PGA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the base of the McDowell Mountains and TPC Scottsdale, live final round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Here in the Valley of the Sun, the temperatures are up, the scores are down as we take a look at the leaderboard on this Sunday. Charlie Hoffman is the leader. He's off to a 4-under start. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And this will work its way just into the rough, so a missed fairway here at 1.
But it is setting up, so that's not too bad. Shouldn't be much of a problem from there.
Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. All right, that's in for a bogey here to start the round. And he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. On to the second, a 442-yard par 4. Longer hitters can try and take advantage of the downslope, 285 yards off the tee, but that brings those 2 deep fairway bunkers on the right into play. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. Should be able to spin this if he wants. 96 yards left for his second. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And he'll stay at 1 over. You know where we are because you can look to the right. We're in the desert. You want to keep it out of that. If you do, with a good tee shot, absolutely a chance to get home in 2 and maybe jumpstart the round with an eagle 3. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in LONDONVILLAINS the third.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop. Shame, good opportunity, but that ball just sailed on by.
Not only a long putt, but a bending putt. Strong right to left in this one. They'll be very pleased just to get this one within a couple of feet. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay right where he is. Arriving now at the first par 3 at TPC Scottsdale, 183-yard fourth. Slightly uphill with an elevated green that is tough to see from the tee. Bunkers guard it short, right, and left. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
So after escaping the bunker, this a third try at getting on this par 3. What a save there. This hole was trouble all the way through, but that one in the hole from off the green to somehow salvage a par. Amazing. Now to the fifth hole and a challenging par 4.
Slightly longer this year, played off a new tee at the back, and there used to be 2 bunkers down the right side. They've now been put together to form one, and in the perfect position that really make you think about your tee shot. It takes a very big drive to try and carry that bunker on the right. It's going to be at least 315 plus yards to get past that. Green itself still tilts a little left to right and back towards the player.
Solid, good drive in the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
The fifth always plays one of the most difficult holes at TPC Scottsdale, so finding the fairway gives you the green light to go ahead and try and make a 3.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, we're looking at right to left, minuscule break, slight upslope.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he'll remain right where he is. Here now at the 432-yard par 4-6, dogleg left, bunkers flanking both sides of the fairway. Avoid those, and a birdie is a good possibility. Yeah, that will get a little bit of run. That will be just fine. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, the toughest thing about this shot is the options. You can putt it, you could bump it, and you could chip it, but either way, it's going to be tough.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, where's the difficulty here on the 7th hole, the par 3 of more than 200 yards?
Well, Rich, front hole locations are always probably the toughest here because that's the narrowest part of the green. Bunkering really hasn't changed, and the green still does widen up, but the hole tends to play slightly uphill.
And I think he expected a little more help from that wind. This ball doesn't even get there. Now a second to this par 3. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. and he'll remain right where he is. Up next, the 475-yard par 4 8th. It's a slight dog leg left. Ideally, you want to shape a right to left shot to catch a downslope on the fairway. But watch out for the 2 bunkers on the left. Par from there would be a big ask.
Nice long tee shot. Fairway does get narrow down there. A little unlucky to get into the first cut.
From just off the fairway, down the Noda.
150 yards to the hole. Wind definitely hurting in his face.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
That's up the left side.
Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. It's still lying okay.
Oh, yes, great touch, getting that 60-degree wedge underneath the ball, and that goes into the hole for a welcome birdie. Beginning the back nine with a 428-yard par 4-10. Sharp dogleg to the right, offering several options off the tee. Cut the corner with a driver and contend with a small bunker and trees, or opt for a fairway wood that brings bunkers on both sides into play. And that's what we'll need to see on these final 9 holes if they're going to get back into it. That's in the fairway at 10. But is asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. Okay, well done. A couple of birdies here sandwiched around the turn at 9 and 10 will certainly help the cause. Heading now to what most consider the most challenging and intimidating hole at TPC Scottsdale, the 472-yard par 4 11. Water protecting the entire left side of the hole, so both distance and precision are required. A drive down the right side is ideal. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great tee shot here at the 11th. Now has a chance to go at the hole location on the left half of the green, but have to be concerned about the water that wraps around the backside.
So that may be not his best of chips, but he'll have that for his par.
You'd expect that to be a little closer from where he was, and that is far from a gimme.
Oh, no, a lapse in concentration there. That'll cost him. Safely in. Yeah, it's a bogey here at number 11. And that's going to move him back down to even par. Par 3 12th may not be as famous as the par 3 16th, but Frank, you think this may be a tougher and even better hole?
We see more bogeys and double bogeys here on 12 than 16 will ever see, and courtesy of the water behind and to the right of this green. If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. Well, a good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Okay, that's at least safe, but it is in the rough. Second shot now, here at the par 3. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay at level par. To the par 5 13th here at TPC Scottsdale. Lots of danger left and right of this tight fairway, Frank.
This hole has really changed over the years. There used to be a split fairway. That no longer exists. That bunker you can see down the left side, which you can't carry, really defines the left side of this hole. Water still in play down the right, and big change here is the bunkering along the left, front, and left side of this green. So you can't just blaze away and comfortably expect to hit 13 and 2 anymore. Normally they stick a tee in one end and a flag in the other. You're advanced the way. But that second shot on this par 5, that completely took the green out of play. Airmailed. That is a big mistake.
So now eyeing this one for birdie. Just like that, it's a birdie here at 13. He's not going away. Back to within 3 with 5 holes to play. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze. Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting.
Well, that is straighter than straight.
Okay, that's going to come to rest in the rough as that rolled all the way through this long 15th green, but it is safely on that island.
Just hit it way too hard, and you don't get enough spin on the ball, it is going to fly out of that line.
It is always so hard to judge the flight coming out of that kind of line. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Down to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the Gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. Now, this is 20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than this 16th here at TPC Scottsdale. Well, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. So-so. I think you'd have to get that a little closer. Okay, in for a bogey at 16. He's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Down to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par fours in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
This looks really good. So now this one doesn't have enough to get up a fairly steep slope. This for eagle. Right around 6 feet here for birdie. Finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And that'll help a bit in the final placing, but he will be 3 back with just 1 hole remaining. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway. Nothing to fault there. Safety in the fairway. Put himself in an excellent position. Keyboards, 88 yards. Really good opportunity here. Second shot. It is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
And a 7-footer. That's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that will be a 1-under score of 70. So for our featured golfer, Frank, in the mix much of the week. It'll be a top 10 finish, but maybe a chance to rue a few missed opportunities.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good there. So how do they show up next time, though? I think that's the key.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notabegay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the LA suburb of Pacific Palisades and Riviera Country Club, it's final round coverage of the Genesis Invitational. 18 holes, that's all we get to try and find a champion. It's a daunting task, but someone's going to shoot the low round of the day and walk off with a title as we look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. Yeah, that's a really good shot. It's going to hold up just short of the road up there. Well placed here at the first. Almost a great shot, just missed it a fraction to the right of this green here at the par 5.
Yeah, but a chip and a putt, still make 4.
Nine feet remaining here for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1, and he will definitely not say no to that. So while you're looking to make birdie at number 1, you'd be happy with a par 4 at this second hole. It's 471 yards, but the winds are a factor. It's a strong par 4. And this round starting off strong after the birdie at the first. This in the fairway at number 2. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. Nicely done as he rolls that in for his par, and he'll remain right where he is. Moving now to the 434-yard par 4 third at Riviera. Best way to attack here is to carry that fairway bunker on the left to set up a good angle on your approach. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 149 to the hole, pin sitting back right.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. Will certainly help the cause. Well, this is just a great par 3. 236 yards, the 4th hole. And as they like to say on tour, you can't fake this one. This will take your best shot, and you'd be happy with a 3 here. A little too much spice on that one. That flies the green, and he'll be chipping out of the rough. Now a second to this par 3. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay at 2 under. You can see here at the par 4 fifth, there's a lot going on. It is one of the most interesting holes at Riviera, that canyon wall and out of bounds on the right. Then you have the trees down the left. But what really makes this hole distinctive is that grass mound cutting into the fairway just short of the green.
Beautiful tee shot, straight down the middle. Just got to worry about that 3/4 or half wedge shot upcoming.
Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay right where he is. You don't see this too often, do you? A bunker cut directly into the green. And usually bunkers are front or guarding the right or left side. This one smack in the center. It is one of the most unusual holes in all of golf. 169 yards, the par 3 6th here at Riviera. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Speed a factor here down the slope for his second. Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. Moving on to the 7th, 408-yard par 4 with a massive bunker running down the left side and a barranca down the right. Fairway narrows considerably at the 270-yard mark, so accuracy off the tee critical.
Quite obviously off the tree and into the rough.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, we've got 127 yards left to the hole today. Pin smack bang in the middle.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Yeah, that's well done. He's able to save his par. And he'll stay right where he is. The surprises don't stop here on Riviera's front side as we come to the 433-yard par 4-8. One of course designer George C. Thomas's all-time favorites. A split fairway is the unique feature here. Like many holes, this one forces you to really have a strategy.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
So after the missed fairway, his second now from the rough at 8.
Always a good shot in the rough, but now a chance for a birdie. So that's a good approach shot.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, this has got a good chance because we're going slightly up a hill with just a little bit of break. Makeable.
That is agonizing.
Hit it.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is. On to Riviera's 9th now at 458 yards. You get a look at the beautiful clubhouse in the distance, but don't let your mind wander from the task at hand. This is no easy hole. Bunkers line the fairway on both sides, and 3 more greet you up near this elevated green.
Hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. Thank you.
And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Beautiful look at the 9th with the clubhouse in the background, but players beware, severely uphill. Whatever club you select, add 1 more.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
Chance now to make the turn with some momentum for birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3-under front side as they go out in 32. Well, this hole, the 315-yard par 410, has been talked about so much. If you ask the professionals what's the best short par 4 in the world, most will point to this. It's all about options in that little sliver of a green which causes players headaches. This one is not just about the length, obviously, but it is a really strategic play. This is turning a little to his left. No fairway here. This one in that rough. So a poor tee shot at 10. Now his second. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay at -3. Again, here's a hole where you know instantly you're at Riviera. 583-yard 11th. It's the second par 5 on the course, but you look at those eucalyptus trees lining both sides of the fairway. That's Riviera. And then the grass barranca, which is a couple of hundred yards from the green. You have to factor that in on your second shot. Terrific hole. Okay, this is not the biggest of fairways at Riviera, but that's a good drive here at 11.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Okay, that ball online all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. And he will surge into the lead here with 7 holes to play. The 12th hole at Riviera is a tricky one at 479 yards. It's narrow with OB to the left, and it forces you to carry a ravine on your approach into a green protected by a sycamore tree left and a large bunker right. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Now note his second from the fairway.
He's looking at 141 yards to the front, 148 to the hole, wind definitely hurting in his face.
Oh, that is not good. That's over by the 13th tee. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And that's going to preserve this tenuous one-shot lead. Well, here's the genius of the design at Riviera. Number 12 was asking you to hit a little bit of a fade. 13, well, they're telling you to hit a draw. That's a good golf course when you have to work the ball both ways. This is a really tough driving hole. Uh-oh, this is well left.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
13 feet away. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And the lead will remain 1. Onward now to the 14th, a par 3 at 192 yards. Flanked by bunkers, this green is wider than it is deep, making it important to get one up in the air and stop it quickly. Well, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this will stay a one-shot lead. The 15th hole here at Riviera at 487 yards of par 4. It is the number 2 handicap hole, so that can speak to its difficulty. The one well-placed bunker at the elbow of the dogleg must be avoided, and the green is believed by many to be the toughest to read on the course. Oh, he lost this one to the left. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. See what he can do with this one, his second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
Well, I was wrong again. Number one, I didn't think they could reach the green, let alone get it close, too. Just hammered it out of that rough. Such a long way to go, too.
Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And if he can finish this out, he would claim his second victory on the year. On now to the 16th at 166 yards. It's the smallest green on the course, but the difficulties don't end there. It's also surrounded by 3 deep and large bunkers. Plus, that tree left of the tee box can get you if you're not careful. That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And the lead will remain 2 with 2 to play. We make our final turn back up toward the clubhouse as we come to the 590-yard par 5 17th. Getting on here in 2 is no sure thing, especially given all the bunkers that pop up along the way. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there.
That second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
Chance now for another birdie. .11 feet away. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. That one finished off for bogey here at 17. And the pressure going to ratchet up now as the lead's down 2-1 with 1 to go. Such a unique closing hole. The 18th here at Riviera at 475 yards. You're asked to hit your tee shot onto a 30-foot rise that features hillside to the left and gully to the right. From there, it is a tough approach into the amphitheater green. This may be a touch right.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
That one was running so hot. Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. And this is a good score to post. It is 4 under 67. Well, Frank, I guess we can say hello, world. It is a Sunday to remember our featured player, a champion for the very first time.
Let the celebrations ring in, that's for sure, and let the career fully ignite and start and go stratospheric.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Learn. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we bring you live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. And this, one of the sterner tests a golfer's going to encounter, 18 holes to decide a championship. The A-plus game has to be there to make this work as we look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that will come to rest just off the fairway, but not too much trouble from there, I wouldn't think.
Rough's really not that deep, Rich, so you're exactly right. Sitting up well enough, no problem whatsoever.
That will be into the front right bunker, so Arnie's course showing its teeth already. Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he'll stay at level par. Back to the action here at the second. It's a par 3. Demanding hole, Frank, isn't it?
Longest par 3 on the golf course. Slightly downhill, but you need every advantage here. It requires your best.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from off the Bermuda grass, is second at the par 3. This is a 13-footer. Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. This is a good scenic par 4, the third here at Bay Hill. That huge leg on the left, it's obvious. You want to keep it away from that. If you do, you'll have a short iron in and a chance to make a 3. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
133 the number. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay at 1 over. Up next, the 561-yard uphill par 5 fourth. Creek and OB to the right. Only the biggest hitters can get home in 2. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. A 6-footer now for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. And he will definitely not say no to that.
Frank, what's the play here off the tee? Is it driver, or do you play it safe with an iron? A lot of the times that's predicated by the wind, Rich. If you've got a trailing breeze, driver is very much in play. Otherwise, just poke a little iron down the right side. It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
From off the fairway, this is second at number 5. And that'll do just fine. A great opportunity here for birdie. Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5 will certainly help the cause. Well, here we are at the famous 6th hole, 555 yards at Bay Hill. Go ahead, admit it. You're thinking about it. You're thinking about pulling driver. You're thinking about fans whooping it up. And you're thinking about taking it directly over the lake, just like Bryson DeChambeau. Go ahead, get after it. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. Oh, going with the 3-wood, but this is headed for the lake. Ooh. Wow, that is a well-struck second shot to this par 5. Maybe too well-struck, Frank.
Oh, come on, Rich. Look, I know longer irons are harder to hit, but 3-wood, it was just too much.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Here we are now at the 199-yard par 3 7th, a challenge with a green protected by bunkers, short, left, and long. Frank, the good news as you come to the 7th after that beast of a par 5 is that it's just under 200 yards and there's no water.
Yeah, it's not as long as the second, but it's just as demanding. Very narrow entry into this green.
And that is going to wind up in the front right bunker here at 7. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Okay, safely on the putting surface out of the sand. Would have maybe liked to run that up a little further, but that's not the worst shot in the world. Oh, he's saying, where's the turn? It didn't move nearly as much as he anticipated. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Frank, as you step to the tee here at the 8th, what are you seeing?
Another hole that suits the long hitter, Rich. That bunker just over 300 yards. The further you get down there, the shorter club you have in over the water.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay the third.
118 left to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
That's going to need to go. Yeah, that is into the water in front of this 8th green. All right, so he'll take his drop, and with a penalty stroke added, that'll become his 4th now to the par 4. Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. No, the touch definitely eluding him on this hole. Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. Heading back toward the famous lodge at Bay Hill. This is the 9th hole. Straightforward par 4, not a good one. 2 good shots here. You'll be happy to make the par.
That's a whopper of a tee shot. Couple more bounces. Oh, just in the first cut.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th, and that will make this a 3/39 on this front side. 10th hole here at Bay Hill is not overly long, just 400 yards, but the emphasis is on accuracy off the tee. That's absolutely crucial. Put it in play in the right spot. You'll have a chance to get out of here with a birdie. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Well, 122 left to the flag, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
Yeah, you see so many of these long putts like that come up short. It's just hard mentally to hit the ball much firmer. Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th. And he'll hold steady at +3. Now to the 11th with water left, bunkers on the right. Frank, what's the key here?
Well, too often people just look at the scorecard and they go, well, it's over 400 yards. I have to hit driver. You don't have to hit driver at 11. Something in the fairway just short of that second bunker. And it sits up 6 or a 7-iron. Good tee shot down the left side, and where the flag is cut, this is a great angle to have a go at it.
Front right hole location as he prepares his second to the par 4. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is. We move on to Bay Hill's 12th, 574-yard par 5, reachable in-2 for the big hitters. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
Nope, that is not much of an improvement. This going to be equally as tough. Another try to get this up and out. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain right where he is. Par 4 13th, Frank, you played it on a number of occasions. How do you attack this hole?
Really one of the shortest on the golf course, but this is a fool's paradise here. There's a lot of things that can go wrong.
Uh-oh. Boy, that is going to sting right there. You're telling it to sit down, put on the brakes, and it just keeps scooting all the way into the water. Too bad. Okay, that's acceptable there. Nope. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. Frank, I like a good par 3 over 200 yards, requiring that one good clean strike. And here's a good case in point, 216 yards, all you want.
Yeah, bunkered at the back, bunkered to the left side, a little collection area to the right. So really, in the end, you've got one choice. That's hit your best.
That one safely on the putting surface. Now, from long range, this for birdie. .21-foot putt set to go. That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. Onward now to the 15th, 429-yard par 4. Dogleg right. Accuracy off the tee is a must. Magnolia trees guarding both sides of the fairway. That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he's going to stay at +5. Well, we've seen it through the years. This 16th hole at 511 yards here at Bay Hill is one of the most exciting on the PGA Tour. Eagle is absolutely in play, but so too is 7 or worse. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Definitely within range of getting home in two. This, his second. Doubt going for it in 2, and Frank safely aboard here at the 16th at Bay Hill.
Exactly, Rich. Not an overly long par 5, very scoreable, and that's what we expect.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Well played there, a birdie here at 16. And he will definitely not say no to that. So we've talked about these par 3s here at Bay Hill, and they finish with a doozy. It is the 17th at 221 yards and all sorts of trouble. You can see that beach bunker in front. There's the water to deal with. Oftentimes a difficult hole location. You're thrilled to walk out of here with a par. Okay, a friendly bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface. A look here for birdie at 17.
And this has just got a little bit of turn in it, but you got to be careful not to overread it.
That one just going to sneak on by. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll remain at +4. Frank, the scene of so much drama through the years, the 18th here at Bay Hill. What's the key?
That fairway is rather generous, but once again it pinches in around 320, 330 yards. You've got to be cognizant of that. And of course that green shapes to the right, so good tee shot makes that second shot a little bit easier. Now it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. Oh!
You'd think he'd be good at bunker shots. He's been in so many today.
Might want to take a shovel with him.
Good 20-footer here. Nope, got that too low on the putter face, and that'll be well short. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him back down to 6 over. So, Frank, our golfer just could not get things going here in this final round, and it winds up a disappointing finish.
And hopefully it's not a bad habit, too, because, as we know, they normally give out trophies on Sundays, so you do not want to get in a habit of playing poorly on Sunday.
4 decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live final round coverage of the Players. Well, this is the essence of golf distilled. 18 holes to decide our winner. Every decision is impactful. Every misstep a potential tournament wrecker as we look at the current leaderboard. The 2018 Players champ Webb Simpson is your leader. He's at 200 par here to start the tournament. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday. And that's a good way to start this final round. It's in the fairway at the first. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. Second hole, it's a par 5.
You'd think birdie or eagle off this tee, and we've seen a lot during the Players' Championship, but once again, you have to move that tee shot right to left, but be careful of those pines.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Okay, no problems there. Finishing off a birdie at number 2 will certainly help the cause. Setting up for the third hole here at TPC Sawgrass, relatively short par 3 at 177 yards.
But you've got to carry that ball at least 4 or 5 yards onto this green, even when it's firm.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Oh, is that any good? Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll remain at 1 under par. Frank, the bunker on the right, I wouldn't call that a pot bunker. That is some kind of a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, meanders all the way down the right side, but really it's the lesser of two evils. I'd rather be in that bunker on the right than the hill on the left. It didn't quite allow for that breeze. You can see it take the ball completely across the fairway into the first cut.
Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. This from about 10 feet. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And he will definitely not say no to that. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, little left to right.
That's a bit of a break that the front bunker slowed the ball down, or that might have been headed for the pond beyond it.
I'd give that an 8 or a 9 out of 10. Been in a fairway bunker and safely on the green. You never know, might even sneak a birdie.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 2 under. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots. This one's starting a little bit right.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, it's a bogey here at number 6. And he will fall from the top of the leaderboard and wind up a shot back. We now arrive at the 451-yard par 4 7th, slight dogleg right with a seemingly endless fairway bunker and lateral water hazard running almost the entire length of the left side of the hole. There. Good tee shot in the short grass. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Well, he's looking at 108 yards to the front, 113 to the hole, pinned just on the front edge. Sand wedge takes flight, and I don't think it's going to carry.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. TPC Sawgrass, the fabled stadium course designed by the legendary Pete Dye. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello. And here at the 8th, Frank, most players are happy walking out of here with a par 3.
And the reason why, it's a very narrow entry to this green. It's just littered with bunkers around, left, behind, to the side, and even short. Once you get further up the green, though, even though this is sort of an undulating green, it starts to widen up. So don't get trapped into just looking at the front of this hole.
Okay, fortunate there. That ball hops onto the green, and he'll be left with that for his birdie. Okay, not a bad read there on the left to right. It just comes up a little short. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain right where he is. We close out the front 9 with a 583-yard par 5, one of the most spectacular par 5s in golf. A lake and a bunker on the right and deep woods on the left. Stay out of that. This hole grows narrower as it unfolds. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side. Frank, now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. A lot to worry about here as he digs in for his second.
After the tee shot found the bunker, I was dreading this. Bunker to bunker.
Another attempt here to get this ball up and out. That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll stay right where he is. Hole number 11, 558-yard par 5. Frank, players in attack mode here.
Yeah, just try and blitz it down there. There are other bunkers on the left to consider, but really with that much fairway, this is a green light opportunity.
This one starting up that left side. Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the left.
And a little bit left, too, with this third shot.
4 feet now for birdie. Okay, that ball on line all the way. It's a birdie here at 11. Will certainly help the cause. Up now, hole number 12. It's a short one, 358 yards, par 4.
This can catch you off guard. If you just try and hit the ball on the fairway, if you're on the middle of the fairway, the left side, you will have a blind second shot. So ideally, hit it down that right side of the fairway if you want to see the flag.
And that one not straight enough. It's going to work its way into the bunker. Not an ideal result there. Hoping to maybe get this close. It is on the green, but not where you want to be. Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And he'll stay at -3. Hole number 13 here at Sawgrass. Tricky 181-yard par 3.
You don't have to hit directly at this flag. When that flag's at the back there, you can use the contours. When it's on the left, once again, you can use the ridge in the middle of the green. Matter of fact, one of the hardest hole locations is when it's in the front right, because that's when you have to be perfect.
Okay, safely aboard. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And he's seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
He'll go ahead and finish that off. It's in for his bogey. That'll drop him out of the top spot and leave him a shot back.
Frank, the 14th hole. A lot has happened here over the years.
I think it's the litmus test on the back nine. That's where things really start to heat up. It looks like a straightforward tee shot, but often the eyes wander to that water down the left side. And, of course, if you think about that, you invariably fire the ball towards the right where those hillocks and thick rough is and virtually no chance of reaching the par 4 and 2.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine.
Frank, there's a lot to factor in on this approach at the 14th.
You can favor right side of this green and sort of allow the contours of the green just to move that ball to the left.
Good, clean contact and a nice result, and a chance for birdie coming up.
Yeah, you could see it. Not enough break there. Not enough pace either, and it undercuts the hole. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. That one safely in for a bogey. And he'll drop back now to 1 under par. Just before we get to what they call the gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, 15 requires all of your attention, doesn't it, Frank?
Personally, I think this is the prettiest hole on the golf course, Rich. I've actually often gone back there and taken pictures. Just a gentle dogleg to the right. You come out of the chute, seems to be a generous fairway. You just get a little view of the bunker down the right side, but virtually there's no lip there, so that's not a concern. The green, all sorts of weird and wonderful waves on it, well protected by a big bunker on the left, and there's 2 little pop bunkers out on the right that, well, if you're first time around, you might notice.
That one up the right side.
Smoked that drive. A little unlucky, actually, to get into the first cut.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
We've got 1-3-2 left to the flag today, and the pin on the front portion.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot you think you could hit directly at the flag. Now, test for the short game.
He has a 12-footer here. Nope. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. He's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is 2 clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. So now from just off the green, call it the fringe. This will be long and tricky, but it is a look for eagle. Yes, a very well played hole. That's in for birdie. And things just got a bit more interesting. He moves to 2 back with 2 to play. Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. At the 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th.
Yep, you got to consider any shot on the green to be a good one here at 17, right? Yes, and good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And the lead is down to 1 with 1 hole left to go. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
Oh, this is right up that left side. Gonna need to get lucky. Okay, that's gonna be good. Birdie is a must. Down by 1 here at the final hole, and that's gonna be a good position to play from. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that will finish off a 2-under round of 70. So for our featured golfer, Frank, in the mix much of the week. It'll be a top 10 finish, but maybe a chance to rue a few missed opportunities.
Depends how you look at it. I agree with you. Definitely some missed opportunities, but there's enough good there. So how do they show up next time, though? I think that's the key.
So for Frank Nobilo, Noda Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.